All right, guys. So it is Tuesday the 19th, and it's one of those days where I think we're going to have light trading today. I'm going to get right into it because this week's going to could be something interesting, I think. So just looking at briefing.com, I like to go there and see what the economic news that's coming up, and we're talking about tomorrow being a really big day. Today we have housing starts and building permits, and those came in higher than anticipated, which is a good thing for the economy, showing that we have those housing starts getting going, building permits being applied for, getting approved. Things are starting to move in the inventory section because the inventory is something we definitely need. But more inventory, more sales might push prices up. But it's going to be interesting about the inventory and sales thing when you have what's going on with the real estate thing, right? You got National Association just settled on that. That was a significant amount of capital. That's going to change things significantly on how they're going to go forward in selling real estate. How is those buyers agents going to represent you? How are those buyers agents going to get paid to represent you? There's a lot of talk on how they're going to do that. There was a conversation being had on maybe we build that into the loan. Well, if you're a veteran using your VA benefits to 100% financing, now you have to add another 3%. That's not going to work. There's got to be a different way to go about this. So the wise ones are going to figure it out. Those guys are going to continue to dominate in the market, and the people are going to just throw up their hands and walk away. Going to go do something else. It's just going to carve out more opportunity for those who want to figure it out. So if you're in that situation, something to wrench on. The biggest problems are the ones that make you most successful. Solve the problem. Tomorrow, real big day for everybody. And I think we'll look at the charts right now. We're sitting, kind of, in my opinion, kind of paused. Yeah, it's a positive morning. We'd had nothing but negative coming up to this point. We're in a positive spot. We talked about all this negative with Patrick on Friday. Go back and watch that one if you haven't watched it. It's a long one, but it's a phenomenal amount of data. That guy, I love getting him on then so us mortals can understand how this crap works. Now, we're sitting here right on this support, and I think that tomorrow when the Fed minutes come out on the rate decision, the Fed to break down what their plan is here for the rates, I think they're going to hold, which they should hold because of what's been going on with inflation. That's going to move this. And the comments are what's going to move it. It's not so much what the real decision is, in my opinion, it's the comments associated with it. I am really thinking they're going to hold off on any rate movement at all this year. I believe that they should, especially what's going on with inflation. For them to lower that would mean inflation is under control. We need to keep the economy moving. Right now, inflation's out of control and the economy is moving a little bit too damn fast. That's what's driving prices up. Too much movement. People haven't stopped buying yet. So they have to raise the costs, raise the rates to borrow. So that way people will slow down a little bit, but they're not. There's this, instant gratification bullshit that people need. So that's where we sit. Tomorrow's a big day. We're not going to have anything come out unless there's something massive I need to put out a video, but tomorrow's going to decide a lot for the future. Well, I would say a lot. It's going to make some movements. But I think this year we're probably not going to see what people believe we're going to see, and it might impact rates rather negatively. So if you haven't blocked, you might want to. Just my thought. What I keep saying, I'm not convinced that we're going to get that in these low fives ever again that we ever talked about. So if you're getting an opportunity at something like that, you better grab it and not complain. There's that too. If you get a shot at anything to that effect in these lower rates, grab it, be grateful for it, and move on. It's Christmas for 360 months. Do not bitch about any cost structure or whatever. Just grab it and move on.